Hey guys, welcome to Reddit Brew. Today, I will be reading from the r/entitledpeople subreddit, so let's jump into it. Entitled Sister tried to kidnap my daughter. I, 26-year-old male, was adopted when I was 3 years old. A little over a year ago, I got a call from the adoption agency that handled my adoption. They told me that someone from my birth family was trying to find me. It was my birth sister Sally, who wanted to meet me. I was hesitant, but agreed to meet. Everything went well at first. We talked, and she told me that her parents, my birth parents, passed away a few years ago. Sally truly seemed like a nice, genuine person at first. However, things quickly changed when I decided to introduce her to my husband Blake and our daughter Katie. The second she met Katie, she became oddly obsessive over her. She constantly asked about Katie, and whenever she wanted to meet up, she'd specifically request that Katie be brought along as well. That was fine, and I was glad she took a liking to my daughter. But then, she started to contradict us in front of Katie on multiple occasions. Anytime my husband and I told our daughter no, my sister would ignore us and deliberately go against us by giving Katie whatever she wanted. Sally would also make comments like, "It's so sad Katie doesn't have a mother. What are you going to do when she's going through puberty? She should really have a woman around for that. Don't you think she needs a mother figure? Who's Katie going to go to when she starts her period?" She would always bring up this topic, which would then always turn into her stating that she should be Katie's mother figure. We of course shot this idea down immediately and told Sally we weren't comfortable with that. And at this point, all she was to Katie was a friend of mine, not even an aunt. A few weeks passed, with Sally still coming over from time to time and only being unsupervised with Katie while I was in the washroom. Then, one day after Sally left, Katie suddenly starts calling Sally mommy while referring to her. My husband and I were shocked and horrified to hear our daughter refer to Sally as mommy, and we asked her why she was suddenly calling Sally mommy. My blood started to boil at her answer. Apparently, Sally told Katie while I was out of the room that she was Katie's mother now, and she had to start calling her mommy. The next day, Sally pulled another stunt and tried to take Katie out of school in the middle of the day. She told the school that she was Katie's mother and that she was pulling her out of class for an appointment. Thankfully, the school is very strict on who can pick up who. Your name needs to be on the child's call list. The only names on Katie's call list are mine, my husband, and my husband's parents who live close to the school. I immediately called Sally to confront her and tell her that what she did was unacceptable. Katie is not her daughter, and she is not Katie's mother. I then told her that she is forbidden from seeing my daughter ever again. Sally claimed that she was just going to take Katie out for a girls' day. I then confronted her about telling Katie to call her mommy and how wildly inappropriate that is. Sally tried to make excuses at first, stating that Katie was lying, then backpedaled saying that she loves Katie and that Katie would benefit from having a mom, that she was only trying to help, and that I'm selfish for not allowing it. I told Sally that her going behind my back to scheme my daughter into calling her mommy was not okay, and her stunt ruined any chance of her ever having a relationship with me or Katie, and to never come around my family ever again. This whole incident happened a little over 6 months ago, and Sally has called me multiple times, leaving multiple messages, ranging from apologizing to trying to guilt trip me, one of which actually kind of worked, when she reminded me that she has no other family. I couldn't imagine not having family. It must be a horrible feeling. But the way she acted around my daughter and tried to take her without my permission makes me too uncomfortable to have any sort of relationship with her. Entitled Sister who tried to kidnap my daughter lied about everything. So I posted a while ago about how I connected with my birth sister and how she became rather obsessive with my daughter, to the point she actually tried to take her out of school without my permission. I stayed true to my word, and I haven't talked to her since. To remind you, when I first met up with my sister, she told me that her parents, my birth parents, were dead, having died a few years prior. Well, it turns out that was all bull. For the last 3 months, I've been getting a call from an unknown number. I didn't answer it, figuring it was my sister just using another phone. Well, yesterday, I got fed up and answered, ready to tell her to stop calling me or I will get a restraining order. I was just about to go off on her until I heard an unfamiliar hello. The voice was female, but not my sister, so I said hello back. Is this Jackson? Yes, who is this? You don't know me, but I'm your birth mother. What? Our daughter told us she contacted you, and I got your information from her phone. I hope it's okay that I called. Wait, you're my birth mother? Sally told me you were dead. That honestly doesn't surprise me. What about my birth father? Is he alive? Yes, he is very much alive. Great news. No offense, but your daughter is a psycho. This kind of just slipped out in the excitement, and I instantly regretted it. I didn't want to be rude. That was until she said, "Sweetie, you have no idea." I went silent for a moment as I was a little shocked she had said this. She went on to tell me that Sally has a personality disorder and is a compulsive liar, how they've tried to get Sally help, but she continues to act out. I wanted to lighten the mood, so I asked her about herself and my birth father, and we even made plans to meet up. Now, due to my past experiences with Sally, I am entering into this relationship with my birth parents very slowly and have set a lot of rules and boundaries to which they've agreed to. I am hopeful and positive that I can have a new beginning with my birth parents. That sister is crazy. I hope OP's birth parents are being truthful, and this isn't just some scheme them and Sally have stirred up to get Katie. This whole thing just gives me so many red flags that this could be a scam. I'm glad to hear though that OP has set strict rules and boundaries, and I hope one of those boundaries are that they only meet in public and that they don't tell Sally that they are seeing each other. This could go very bad, very fast, and I wouldn't be trusting them so quick. But it seems like OP is being careful, and I wish him and his family the best. But anyways, that is all from me today. I hope you enjoyed that Entitled People story with the update. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I truly appreciate when you do, and I will see you in the next Reddit stories. Bye!